procedures, pressures, and the possibilities of professionalism. In this era, that teacher education or the teaching profession is facing number of the challenges and tensions and the pressures. And then we will discuss what kind of the pressures are being faced by this field of profession. Initially, that's teacher quality. With the emergence of the new subjects and the new researches, expectations of the content delivery, expectations of the parents, and the problems of the learning or the capabilities of the students in learning change. Therefore, the teacher's quality needs to be enhanced in accordance with the content, in accordance with the required skills and the competencies of the teachers. Over the past several years, there is a new consensus that the teacher quality is one of the most significant factors in the students' overall achievement and the educational improvement. Smith, it is research of the Smith in 2004, that the teacher's quality is directly related with the improvement of the students' learning, etc., or the educational output of the learner or the students. Educational efficiency of the learner or the students is dependent upon the competency or the quality of the teachers. Therefore, it is hopeful, or it's a good news, that it is confirmed that the teachers is the importance of the teachers, the work of the importance of work or the importance of the teachers is linked with the achievement of the students, and the successes of the life chances of the students are correlated with the teachers' competency or the quality. There is another aspect, the varied demographic conditions. In one classroom, the teacher has students from different backgrounds, different cultures, and it's more challenging in an international class where there is a multiculturalism. The teacher faces diversification and the multiculturalism. Then the teacher has to improve the teacher's competency, and the professionalism should be compatible with the challenges of the diversification and diversity and the multiculturalism. Shortage of the teachers. If we look at the Pakistani statistics, there is a shortage of the qualified and the trained teachers in each of the provinces, and it is also in the different countries, it is international phenomena. There has been shortage of the competent or the qualified teachers throughout the world. Therefore, the teachers has to shift from one city or the one country to another country. This happens in the international scenario in the advanced countries. And the teachers are blamed for this lack of the student performance that we have discussed, that if the student is not performing well, it is because of the teacher's slackness, or the teacher's attention, or the teacher's inability, or the teacher's lack of the competency, or the teacher's professionalism, that he can improve the competency, the performance of the students. Globalization and the diversity. And because of the technology, the world has been globalized, and when there is a globalization, diversity comes hand in hand. So these are the challenges and the pressures for the teacher as a professional person, that how to face the globalization, how to manage the globalization, and how to address the issues of the diversity. This leads further to the major factors that will be imperative for teaching profession in future. Number one, become a consistent reflective practitioner. For the teacher has to be consistent and reflective practitioner and use rapidly developing technologies. Every day you will see there are new apps and new gadgets and new things are coming up, new resources are available. The teacher has to be well versed and updated of the new technologies for promoting his or making his quality higher in teaching in his profession. Lower status of the teachers. This is an important issue or the pressure of the professionalism, like when there is a status of lower status in the society of the teachers, it means the teachers are being paid low, so that directly has impact or the effect on the performance of the teachers. And that teachers has to raise the professional standards, and with the low status and with the high expectations of the raising of the standards, it is a pressure. And how to improve and what are the possibilities? It is definitely the state or the government has to raise the status of the teachers. And that's why because of this issue, as we indicated, one aspect that the governments or the different provinces are facing the issue of the number of the teachers, because the teachers are in shortage. There are different alternatives way if the teachers are not coming at the expectations of the meeting the needs of the profession. Then the short academic training programs in the pedagogy should be offered, or the temporary certification. The concept of the certification is not still introduced in Pakistan, but certification concept is in advanced countries. Let me point it out briefly. If there is a profession, there is a need of the certification. You need a prerequisite as the qualification, and then you need the certification, then you need the licensing. Certification and the licensing is highly needed in the advanced country for the professional teachers to practice his teaching in the classroom. And alternative programs, for example, for the improvement of the teachers, if the teacher is not able to continue his or her professional development, then the online education, distance education, continuing education, short-term courses, different webinars, with different conferences, different workshops should be arranged for the teachers. Isolations. With the sense of the isolation by the teachers, because if there's no coordination, if there's no learning communities, then the concept of the sense of the isolation in the teachers is very detrimental for not only for his professional development, but for his really professional survival. And the teacher has to prepare their own classroom and the lessons, and handle personally what happens in the classroom. And these are the things that the teacher works in the isolations, and this is isolation that's required by the teachers, because he has to prepare his own lessons, his own things, he has to work his own environment. And this is one of the pressures that leads the teachers skills burnout. That if he because I am teaching mathematics of a different type of the class, I have to prepare, I have to engage lesson plans, and I have to engage at my own way, so I have to work in the isolations. So this isolation, if prevails for longer time, this leads to the skill burnout of the teachers. Advocacy. The teachers or the parents or the stakeholders have to talk about the advocacy, because some of the, let me give the example, some of the subjects are considered as the less important. Some of the subject, for example, education, for example, computer science, for example, mathematics, for example, English as a English subject. So our most advanced country, biotechnology, bioinformatics, etc. So these subjects, some subjects are given high respect and high value in the societies, and some are not. Otherwise, they are also important for the development of the students learning. Or so there's a need of the advocacy, and this is the general principle that is applicable for the rest of the aspects of the teaching as a profession. On the basis of this discussion about the procedures and the pressures and the possibilities, we say that the teaching as a profession, or the professional teachers are facing number of the tensions and the pressures, and they are coming from many perspectives, because of the trainings, because of the diversified classroom, because of the different background of the students, or that it's not matchable. The teachers qualifications or the competencies that need to be enhanced. That's also one of the perspectives. Therefore, the governments are setting the alternative procedures of the training of the teachers, and this will be hopefully minimizing the pressures associated with the profession, particularly the profession of the teaching.